Welcome to Wake Up and Be Inspired. Today, we are diving into one of the most powerful forces that shapes success, confidence, peace, and purpose. A force that can transform your life, your mindset, and your future. This is the power of discipline. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is not pressure. Discipline is not restriction. Discipline is freedom. Freedom from regret. Freedom from self-doubt. Freedom from the life you don't want. And the doorway to the life you dream of. So sit down, breathe in, and prepare your heart. Because today, we are unlocking a version of you that is unstoppable. Why discipline matters. Let me start with the truth. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Am I right? Motivation is a feeling, and feelings change. Some days you feel good. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel lost. But discipline is not a feeling. Discipline is a decision. It's a commitment. A promise you make to yourself even on the days when you don't feel like it. Discipline is the bridge between I want and I have. Between someday and today. Between dreaming and achieving. Most people don't fail because they're not talented. Most people fail because they depend on motivation instead of discipline. Motivation lasts minutes. Discipline lasts a lifetime. Here is a quote that I never forget that leads me where I am today. Discipline is the backbone of progress. Right. And here is another truth. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you build. Next, the story of habits that build you. Think about a drop of water falling on a stone. One drop does nothing, but thousands of drops. Thousands of repetitions. Shape that stone over time. Your life works the same way. Discipline is not about doing one big thing perfectly. It's about doing small things consistently. Waking up 10 minutes earlier. Choosing water instead of soda. Studying one more page. Praying or meditating even when you're tired. Practicing your craft even when no one is watching. Every small choice builds a habit. Every habit builds your character. And your character builds your destiny. And here's the truth many people want to hear. Success is not about intensity. It is about consistency. And consistency comes from discipline. Discipline versus motivation. Motivation is like fire. It burns bright in the beginning and fades quickly. But discipline is like a steady flame. It doesn't disappear. Motivation says, I feel like doing this. Discipline says, I'll do it because I promise myself. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is logical. Motivation is convenient. Discipline is committed. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is permanent. When you build discipline, you no longer need to wait for the right mood. You take action because your future depends on it. The discipline of mouth, mood, and money. Let's talk about the three areas that destroy or elevate a person's life. 1. Your mouth. Discipline of words. Your words shape your world. A disciplined person speaks life, not negativity. They don't gossip. They don't slander. They don't complain endlessly. They choose words that build, not break. Words that heal, not hurt. Words that guide, not confuse. Discipline means, I will think before I speak. I will speak with wisdom to your mood. Discipline of emotions. A disciplined person does not let their emotions make decisions. You can feel hurt, but still act with grace. You can feel angry, but still choose peace. You can feel stressed, but still stay focused. The strongest people are not those who never feel pain. They are the ones who discipline their reactions. 3. Your money. Discipline of finances. Financial discipline is not about being rich. It's about being responsible. Saving even small amounts. Controlling impulses. Choosing needs over wants. Investing in knowledge and skills. And preparing for the future. Discipline in money gives you options. It gives you freedom. It gives you peace. Part 5. Discipline makes you respect yourself. There's something powerful that happens when you stay consistent. You begin to trust yourself. Confidence grows from discipline. You look in the mirror and say, I keep my promises. I show up even when it's hard. I choose what's right, not what's easy. Suddenly, you walk differently. Your voice becomes stronger. You stop begging for validation because you validate yourself through your actions. The real confidence is not from appearance, it comes from discipline. Part 6. The secret. Self-discipline is self-love. People think discipline is strict. They think it's tiring. They think it's pressure. But discipline is the highest form of self-love. Why? Because you're choosing what's best for your future, even when your present feelings try to distract you. It's saying, I deserve a healthier body. I deserve a peaceful mind. I deserve a better life. I deserve to become the best version of myself. Self-love is not always soft. Sometimes it's discipline. Sometimes it's saying no. Sometimes it's walking away. Sometimes it's staying focused while everyone else plays. Discipline is saying, I love myself enough to do what's hard today, so my life can be easier tomorrow. Part 7. How to build discipline. Here are 5 powerful steps to build life-changing discipline. 1. Start small. Never overwhelm yourself. Start with tiny habits, to 5 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of walking, 1 chapter of reading. Success grows from small seeds. To set clear goals. Don't just say, I want to improve. Say, I will write 10 minutes daily. I will exercise 3 times a week. I will save $10 every week. 3. Remove temptation. Don't rely on willpower. Change your environment. If you want to study, remove distractions. If you want to save money, delete shopping apps. If you want to stay peaceful, avoid toxic people. 4. Track your progress. Discipline grows when you see results. Write it down. Check your habits daily. Celebrate small wins. 5. Forgive yourself when you fail. Then continue. Everyone falls. Everyone breaks routines. Discipline is not perfection. It's returning to your path again and again. Your strength is not in never failing, but in rising every time you fall. Part 8. The future your discipline will create. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. If you choose discipline today, imagine your body healthier, your mind calmer, your finances stable, your confidence unshakable, your heart stronger, your dreams clearer. Your future is not built by luck, it's built by discipline. And here's a powerful truth. Your disciplined version will live a life your lazy version can only dream of. Choose your future wisely. Before I end this speech, once again, I want to show one more time the definition of discipline. Discipline is the ability to control your actions, emotions, and habits in order to achieve your goals, even when you don't feel like it. It is choosing what you want most over what you want now. It is the strength to follow through with your commitments, to stay consistent with your routines, and to take responsibility for your choices. Discipline is doing the right thing, not because it's easy, not because it's comfortable, but because your future deserves it. It is the skill of managing your time, your energy, your words, your emotions, your money, and your behaviors in a way that aligns with your purpose and values. Discipline is not punishment. It is not being strict with no reason. It is not forcing yourself to suffer. Discipline is self-respect. Discipline is self-control. Discipline is self-love. It is the path that transforms dreams into reality, ideas into results, and a person into their best version. Discipline is not the enemy. It's your greatest ally. It is the silent force behind every success story. It is the strength behind every transformation. So today, choose discipline, choose consistency, choose growth, choose the life you know you deserve. Because the moment you discipline yourself, your entire life changes. Your dreams come closer, your mind becomes clearer, your soul becomes stronger, and the world starts to see the true power inside you. Stand tall, take a breath, and say it with me. I am disciplined, I am capable, I am becoming unstoppable. This is Wake Up and Be Inspired. And today, you just stepped into your power. Before you click off this video, take 30 seconds. Tell us your favorite line about discipline. Then, post it in the comments below. Let's make today the day you start controlling your mouth, mood, and money.